What's up? 2 weeks off, but we back. Ain't Got It Yet podcast, episode 108. I'm Michael Flicks.
I'm your auntie's favorite nephew, Red.
And I'm Isabel.
How y'all doing? 2 weeks off, and it's been all my fault every time. I apologize for that, man. I've been busy. The last couple of Tuesdays, I got booked. And actually, last Tuesday, I got booked and couldn't make it. And they was like, hey, we'll pay you a little extra. We really need you. And I was like,
it's money.
I gotta go make the money. So, but I'm trying to set it up to where I either, I'm talking with my partner here at the studio. Hopefully, I can get the people that use the studio before I get here, they can use it earlier in the day. So that way, we could pod earlier in the day, and then I could go do my games, and so we're not here so late. But we'll see about that. Hopefully that happens within the next couple of weeks, but we shall see. But yeah, man, I've just been working. It's a happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to y'all. Happy holidays to y'all. What y'all been up to? Before I get into everything I've been doing, man, how y'all been doing? What y'all been up to?
Like I said earlier, I feel like we've just been busy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what I've been doing. I've been just working as much as I can work, but other than that, I feel like I've just been busy. I can't even tell you what I've been doing.
Mm-hmm. Y'all spent Thanksgiving together?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was cool.
Where'd y'all go? How was the food?
Went on my mom.
Any family drama?
No.
There was a pause there.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, we didn't have any family drama.
No, it was cool.
Yeah, it was actually really cool. We went to my mom's house, and that was it. Went, ate, left. That was it. It wasn't anything special.
Mm-hmm. Good food?
Yeah, it was cool.
I'm gonna let him answer.
Okay.
No, it was good.
Okay. That's true. It's your family. That's true.
I don't like Thanksgiving food. So.
Really?
I don't like it.
What do you not like about Thanksgiving food?
All I like is the ham. I don't like the turkey. I don't like stuffing. I don't like gravy. I don't like candy yams or cranberries.
What don't you like? What don't you like about it?
I just don't like the food. Like, I don't like the food.
So outside of the holiday, if somebody gave you a turkey sandwich, you wouldn't enjoy it?
I mean, I eat it, but it's not like, ooh.
I chose that one because like the other stuff like turkey or stuffing and cranberries, like that stuff is like seasonal, like for the holiday. But
that's why you have it, right? People make their Thanksgiving dinner and they make all this other stuff.
I like stuffing though.
I like the mac and cheese.
That was gonna be
mac and cheese.
That was gonna be my next question. What was the problem with the mac and cheese?
I didn't make it.
Oh, okay.
Mine was good.
Okay.
But I put mine, somebody else was like, I'll make the mac and cheese. I was like, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
So I made my mac and cheese and I hid it in the back because I didn't want to offend the person. But my mac and cheese was good.
That's something I always, nah, I don't want to say that. But yeah, I would always be leery about like having Thanksgiving with people that I don't know, or like people's family that I don't know. Because Thanksgiving is all about, I mean, of course about your family, but it's really you just coming together to eat. Christmas is like, you got the tree, dope, we got a tree. Christmas is like the tree and like the season and the holidays and it's cold out and the movies and the hot chocolate and the gifts and there's more like, so of course you want the Christmas food to be good too.
I mean, my food's good on Christmas.
Of course, it's expected that the Christmas food is good. But if it isn't, there's so much more that comes with the holiday that it's like, but Thanksgiving is like you're coming here just to eat. So if the food ain't good, then what are we doing?
Yeah.
Man.
But I mean, like everybody else liked it. Everybody else said it was good. So.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool.
One of my friends, he went to his white in-laws' house for Thanksgiving, and the next day, he and his wife came to my house. And was like, yo, y'all got any leftovers? We was like, yeah, we got everything since the day after. We got everything still. They was like, oh yeah, we had these two black, It was like, we had a white Thanksgiving. And I was like, yeah, go ahead and eat. It was like, yeah, we gotta eat, man. We gotta eat. I'm trying not to say too much, so I butchered the way I said that, but it was, I thought it was funny that like they, I think I can say it. It's two black people. They're both full black. Both their parents, both their moms and dads are black.
Yeah.
But one of them parent remarried to a white person, and they're with them for the holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they was at my house like, yeah, bro, we had a white Thanksgiving. What we had yesterday ain't gonna cut it. We need some food. So we hooked them up, stacked their place. I think we took it with some food to go. They was like
my kids will say, I'll be honest, like my kids are used to having they used to have old other Thanksgivings that were like with our friends, and I'll say our friends are blacks. They're like, that's the best food.
Uh-huh.
They're like, they eat it. They're like, okay, but they're like, that's the best Thanksgiving.
I mean,
like, give us the greens, give us everything.
Yeah, it's gotta be like I was about to say soul food, but it's got to be like made the right way.
Look,
Like
you gotta put some seasoning on your shit. That's what he's saying.
no, not even like seasoning. It's got to like even like.
Man.
Like I could imagine like going to somebody's house. Like I don't know what every culture eats for Thanksgiving. I don't know, but yeah, that wouldn't even be my reality. Yeah.
Christmas is ours.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. We got menudo. We got homemade tamales.
Okay.
We have all. That is it right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all about that. I'm like, give me the menudo. Give me the tamales. Like, I'm all about that. Don't mess that up.
I can dig it. Actually, the week of Thanksgiving, my kids were out of school and they went with their mom. So I actually got to rest like all week. It was dope. You know what? I was telling my mom, I feel like my ex like knows me well enough, and she set me up. Like she hit me with the okie doke, cause she was gonna keep him all the way until like Saturday night. And she called me, I think on like Monday or Tuesday. I was like, hey, do you want the boy? Cause she was going up to her sister's house in Temecula for Thanksgiving. She was like, hey, do you want the boys with you for Thanksgiving? And I'm a simp, like I always want my kids with me. So I was like, yeah, bring them over. So I ended up picking them up. I worked Wednesday night. I picked them up Wednesday night and had them for Thanksgiving, and they didn't go back with her until Saturday night when they were supposed to be with her until then. So I was like, well, she got me. She got me. But I enjoyed having my kids with me for Thanksgiving.
Nice.
Yeah, it was dope. Went out, actually, after work, went out on the day before Thanksgiving. Went to Lulu's at the Lafayette Hotel. It was dope. Had music, had dance. I've never like been outside like the day before, like the day after a holiday like that before. I mean, other than New Year's, of course.
Was Lulu's the day after Thanksgiving?
It was the day before.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we didn't do anything before. We went out the day after Thanksgiving.
Okay, how was that?
We went to D&D with High Def.
I made my appearance. I don't be outside no more unless I'm getting paid or something.
I feel that.
It was.
I went out Saturday night. Went to Parks and Rec.
Oh, okay.
Parks and Rec. It was dope.
That's cool.
Was it Higgies and Drams?
No, I don't think so.
That's cool though.
It was cool though.
Yeah, but you seem like you had a good time Saturday.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, it was cool seeing everybody. I be forgetting like, I popped out and everybody was like, "Oh snap, it's Red." I'm like, "Yes,
That's
me."
dope.
But it was me. I was just looking like, "Yes, me." And I was like, "Oh, I ain't been out in like months." That makes sense.
And you got on the mic.
I did. It was cool.
Yeah. I liked it.
So we all had a good holiday, had a good time. I was about to talk about something else, but I don't want to be, stick to,
Oh, we went to a wedding too.
Yeah.
I love weddings. Whose wedding y'all go to?
Went to a friend of mine's wedding. Yeah, it was in downtown at this like 808 venue. It was cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool. It was. Found out the lady was white. Whole time I'm thinking she Mexican.
She don't move white.
She don't move like a white woman. She moves Mexican. Like well, if you look at it, because some Mexicans, they look white. Like you look at Canelo, he looks white. I'm thinking the whole time she Mexican. She's like, I'm white. I'm like, get out of here.
I love weddings. I ain't been to a wedding since like Father's Day, actually. I stumbled onto a wedding.
Did I go?
That was dope. But yeah.
I haven't been to a wedding in a.
I've been to.
Oh yeah, we went to one crazy wedding.
You don't want to talk about
Yeah,
that.
but we're just gonna leave that one.
What is it that you love about weddings? I feel like that's like a pretty typical
I
like.
didn't say I love weddings.
Oh.
I haven't been to a wedding.
Oh, my bad.
I don't really care for
I
them.
thought I heard you say that. My bad.
I mean, I think it's cool. Like, I'll say this. I was the best man for my cousin's wedding, and after that, I was like, I would never get offended if nobody ever asked me to be the best man again. I'm like, that's pain. It's just, for me, it's too much work. I'd rather just show up, and even if like one of my good friends was like, I just want you to be on the side, I'd be like, I'll be on the side. I ain't got to be the one.
I've never been asked to be the best man in a wedding, and I don't think I have. I don't think I have a friend that would ask me to do it.
You know what's funny? The first time I got asked to be a best man for somebody's wedding, we wasn't even best friends. We was co-workers. I was his. Well, we weren't even co-workers. I was his girl's supervisor. And we was just cool. And then one day he was like, "Hey, bro, you want to be my best man?" So I'm thinking, everybody told him no. I'm like, damn, he ain't got no friends. He's like, "Bro, you like the closest friend I got." But I was like, "Bro, we've only hung out like 3 times. So I did it. was on the beach. It was funny because I was the only black dude there, and they did it on live, and these were like 2 white people. And I guess her family, they was cool, but I guess wherever they was from, they not used to a lot of black people because I guess when they was doing the live, they're like, who's that black guy? Like, I'm your daughter's supervisor.
Yeah, I've never been asked to be the best man at anybody's wedding.
I mean, honestly,
and that's what I was about to say. My two like closest friends and they aren't married, but both of them, well, one of them has like 7 brothers, so I'm sure one of his brothers is going to be his best man. And then the other one, like, he and I are really close, but he has friends that he's also really close with too, so I think he would ask one of them before he asked me. And actually, to that point, the person that was my best man at my wedding, he and I aren't even friends anymore. And we haven't spoken in years. And not like just like time, like we just, when we see each other, we're going to catch up. Like, no, we had a falling out and we don't speak anymore.
Yeah, it worked out. I don't know, I got like 2-3 people, they're like, I'm gonna be the best man, right? I'm like, no. I might just default.
You have people already asking you who would
For years, yeah. Like Betrayal. Betrayal's like one of my best friends. He lives in Atlanta, but
you know what's interesting about that for me? And I've thought about this before. I don't have any regrets for who was my best man, but he probably wasn't supposed to be. Like, he was my best friend. Because of time. Like, at the time, I can't honestly say that, like, he and I were the closest and I knew him the best of all of my friends. But I had known him since, like, the day I moved.
If you got married again, would you have a best man?
Would I have a best man? Yeah. Probably be my little brother. Okay. Probably my little brother. Yeah.
I'm horrible. I'd probably be like, look, I'm gonna just designate, but I'll do the shit myself.
You would too. I could see you doing that. I was gonna say.
Because I know how I like that. It is not even about the whole control aspect of it all. It's just I've moved solo for, like, my friends don't live here per se, and like I would just lay it out like, hey, this all I need from you. You ain't got to do no magical stuff. Like, if there was a bachelor party or something, well, I don't need all this. Don't be going all over here. Just set it up over here.
That's how you are in general.
And see, for me, I like to use like moments like that, like a godfather or like a best man. I like to use that to, like, other than I want you to be that or do that for me, I like to use like titles like that or moments like that to, like, solidify, like, in my brain, like, more solidify family. Like, because if I already consider you family, like, you're already family in my brain. It doesn't make it any tighter. But just for me, like, that memory and that moment and me, like, choosing you or me being chosen for that, like, both my sons have different godfathers, and both of them were always going to be some of my closest friends for the rest of my life. But just for me, like, other than I know that they would hold my kids down if I needed them to. Like, I also use that moment to, like, show, like, yo, you really my dog, you really my brother, like, you really, like, we really like that, you know what I mean? Like, so, and I feel the same way about it. Well, I felt the same way about my best man, but apparently that didn't work out, so, anyway. I am a godfather. I'm a godfather. Actually, I think I take more pride in that than I do, but no one's ever asked me to be a best man. I was about to say, I think I'd probably take more pride in being asked to be a godfather than a best man. What about you? What would you take more pride in? Being a godfather or a best man?
Neither one. I feel like if somebody asked me to be the godfather, I'd be like, okay.
Really? I feel like you.
I mean, for me, I take it seriously, but I guess it's something I don't ever think about.
The Godfather.
The Godfather. No, I've never looked at, because, like, my friends have kids. Some of my friends, and I wouldn't look at them to look at me like a godfather.
Yeah, because I mean, other than showing up to the baby shower with a fly gift, like, what other responsibility does the godfather have?
But I also think too, that's because a lot of my super close friends don't live in San Diego.
Okay.
Like, a real close friend of mine, he lives in Hawaii, and then my other close friend, he lives in Atlanta. So we communicate over the phone, but we don't see each other that often. So, like, I don't think about things like that. Like, my friend in Atlanta, he has 2-3 kids now. Never met them, but I know about them. You know, but I don't know.
Interesting.
But I also think too, because with my lifestyle, I'd be like, if I needed to step in, I would step in. But we don't see who else is available,
You
and
don't
then
like the pressure?
it's not the pressure. It's just I don't even know what I could do, especially from such a distance.
Yeah, from a distance would make
It's kind of hard. Like if I'm living in another state.
You know what's funny? You say that. I often feel like a deadbeat godfather. Because my goddaughter's all the way in Palmdale, and I've missed a few birthdays. Like I can't always be there. Well, like number one, I don't always know about the birthday party. But then the other, and then the ones that I do know about, I can't always make it, which is, I'm ashamed to say that. But like I do. Like it's never like nothing. Like it's one of my cousins, like one of my closest cousins, asked me to be the godfather to his oldest daughter, and I remember when he asked me, it was like, oh, for real? Like, dang, I took a lot of pride in that. I was like, well, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and I was like, I tried. I guess in some ways I have, but I do. I be feeling like a deadbeat godfather to my goddaughter. I do.
I'm a godmother. I have 6. But I'm a godmother too. But we don't say godmother, we say Nina. So I'm a Nina to I'm a Nina to my sister's kids. That's just what she chose. And then I'm a Nina to my cousin's kids. Like to all of their kids. And separate me from Nina. We're like, okay, here's Nina.
Yeah, she doesn't call me. I mean, she knows that I'm her godfather because her dad tells her like, yeah, that's your godfather. But she just calls me Uncle Mike, and she's technically my cousin because she's my cousin's kid. You know what I mean? So yeah. Oh, I was like, I thought you was about to say, cousin's kid. I thought you was about to. I get it. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's what I was trying to find a good way to segue into it. But one of the first topics I wanted to get into: is it creepy for, well, no, because that's how it happened. I guess if a girl do it, wouldn't be creepy. So is it creepy for a guy to ask a girl, like he just got the girl's number, is it creepy for him to ask her for a picture, and he specifies that it's for her contact in his phone?
Okay, I think it just depends on how the conversation is flowing. Like if I give you my number and then like after like a very few texts you're asking, it's like, okay, like my first response would be why? Like why are you asking?
And then the reply,
like, oh, it's for my phone. I kind of would just be like, I'd give you like some cheesy picture. But most time people take it off Instagram anyways. They'll Snapchat it. I've seen myself like, I've seen people's phones and I'm like, that picture's from Instagram. Like I've seen my screenshot of it. Like they just took it from Instagram.
I do that.
Okay.
This girl, I didn't get her number, and I think it for me. But check this out. I think it's more strange to ask for the girl's Instagram than it is to ask for a picture. Like if she gave me her phone number,
I need the Instagram.
You got to see the Instagram.
You got to, because
I have asked for the Instagram before, but typically, like if I get the name, I'll just type that in Instagram real quick, and usually you can.
Did you try that with this girl?
I did.
And you couldn't find it.
I couldn't find it.
So that means she has some random name that's not her name as her main one. Okay.
Who knows?
Probably like
I don't know.
22619 or some shit.
Why did you ask her for her Instagram?
Why didn't I?
Yeah. That would have been like one of the like.
Well, because like the whole purpose of asking for a way to contact you is so that I can contact you. I already have a way to contact you.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I've always hated that debate because
that's fair. There's been plenty. For me, if I get a girl's number and we're texting, it really doesn't come to me like sharing my Instagram until like she's like asks what I do, or like, yeah, and then she asks what I do, and I tell her like, oh, I'm a photographer and I host a podcast. She's like, oh, I want to see, like, show me something, and then that's how
I'm like, if you don't give me your shit, I'll find it. I'm like detective.
That's fair too. That's fair too. And
Instagram, I'll find your Facebook, I'll find all of your info. Like I'm on it. Okay, I got it done.
I've done that before, and also I'm not a girl, respectfully, so I'm not like that, like investigative about it. You know what I mean?
Do you investigate whoever you're talking to?
No. I usually get the Instagram so I have something to remember, because like you get the number, say it was on a late night and it was dark, she was looking good that time, and then the next day, that's not what I remember. So you got to see what you're working with. I'm being honest, like, because I said this, I learned this in middle
Before you
school.
keep going, with me asking for the picture, do you think that was creepy?
Yeah, I learned that too.
I would have waited.
Yeah, I would have waited.
So it was creepy.
I would have waited. I'm not gonna say creepy. I'm not gonna say it was creepy because you wasn't like.
I'll take a woman's word for it.
I wouldn't say it was creepy. Like you wasn't sitting there like, hey girl, bust it open real quick for me, real quick. You was just like, hey, because I'm a straight shooter too. But I probably would have waited, or the way I would have done it, I would have been like, I would have opened it up myself. Like I got a dog, so I would have sent so me and my dog be like, oh snap, and then it'd be like. Your turn. But
And check this out.
So
I
you
didn't.
would use Slim or dog?
I didn't even find out through her that she thought it was creepy. So she was a friend of a friend.
So she told her friend.
Yeah, and I was just like, and not even like, cause I mean, we had only known each other for like a week,
Yeah.
and I'd only seen her in person one time.
Okay, wait
so,
a second. You had only been texting her for a week before you said, "Can I get your picture for my phone?"
Yeah,
Yeah, I would have waited too.
maybe 2 weeks. I think I had her number for 2 weeks, but we had really only been like communicating
And you
like
hadn't
that
hung out.
for a week. No, and we hadn't hung out.
And you're like, "Can I get a picture?" I can kind of see her side of it a little bit too.
That's why I'm not beefing with it. That's why I'm not
I can
beefing
see
with
where
it.
she's like, "Okay, that was kind of weird." Like, but she could have been grown up too and been like, "Why?"
how old is she?
Like, why?
34, 33.
Oh hell, she could have said something. She
Yeah,
over
could have
here,
been like, "Why do you want my picture?"
or she could have
But
been like,
I want to know. I want to know in this day and age when everyone has Instagram or everyone has social media and puts their own pictures online.
Yeah.
I didn't find her Instagram, so maybe she's someone that doesn't. But under the assumption that the majority of people put their pictures on Instagram. If a guy asks for your picture, what's creepy about that? Like, what do you think he's gonna do with it? Like, now, if he's asking for like a sexy or like something like risque, that's one thing. That's wrong and it's weird. I get that. But if he's asking for just like an innocent picture that you probably have on Instagram anyway, what's creepy? If you don't want to, like, I get it. I guess what I'm asking is what's creepy about it and why wouldn't you want
I think
to?
a girl, like, if you're like, "Hey, can I get a picture of you?" and you weren't specifying what it was for, did you specify it was for your phone?
Yes, I said, do you mind if I get, do you mind sending me a picture for your contacts in my phone?
oh, she might have thought you was a hoe.
Yeah, because that was the other part. Like, it could be like, "Oh, you got so many girls that like you don't know what I look like." I would have actually probably texted that to you and been like, "That's how it is."
She
You
might
don't
have thought
remember what I look
like she
You gotta
could have
have
thought
picture.
that, but then she grown enough. She in her 30s. She could have said like, or maybe she had like a traumatic experience with somebody. She sent a guy a picture and he blasted all on the internet. Even then, she could have said like, "Hey, look, I got trauma from this," or "I don't feel comfortable." She could have said something. She had to go. I mean, cause
Whenever guys ask me for my picture, it's never been innocent.
Even if he said what it was for, you don't trust what he's saying? I mean, if the answer is no, I get it, but
I mean, there's been times where
You've asked girls for their picture.
yeah, and they've been like, why not?
Like, you're like, "Hey, let me get a picture of you."
Yeah, and then like for me, because one, in my fun days,
In your fun days?
yeah, my fun
That's the way
days,
you're gonna
we gonna keep it
in your
PG.
fun
We gonna
days?
keep it PG
You
for
can say in your
YouTube.
single days.
Yeah, them
But
days,
you have to say in your fun days?
my whole days. Anyway,
That's like a whole conversation.
you be like, you send the picture, so now I remember what you look like, cause like I said, going back to what I was trying to say earlier, I learned this in middle school. I remember there was this girl in middle school. We was at this dance. It was dark, and she was looking cool. And then I seen her at school the following week, and she was like, "Hey, Ryan, what's up?" And I'm like, "Who is you?" And my cousin was like, "God, that's the girl from." I'm like, "You lying?" Cause she did not. She was terrible looking.
Was that your fun days in middle school?
Hell no, I ain't had fun days till I got grown.
Can't call them fun days.
They was fun days. What do I say?
Well, that defines
single days.
Yeah, what is
Single
that?
day, everybody had fun. Single days,
No,
whole
you
days.
can't say that though.
So you wasn't having fun when you was out there.
You ain't talking about me.
So when y'all was in the street, so when y'all was in both y'all, so when y'all was in the streets, y'all was sad. Like,
It's only you.
so who go to the streets to be sad? You be having fun. Like,
I knew what you meant. She just feel away because she your girl. I knew what you
unless
meant.
Look, unless you look, everybody who be having their fun days, they be happy. They don't be out there sad like, "Damn, I'm sad. I gotta go try to get some."
So what was he saying though? In your fun days, what?
Fun day.
No, in my days, I'd be like, yo, send me a picture real quick. So then I could remember visually, because say like, they'd be like, oh yeah, we could meet up at this spot. I'd be like, yeah, cool. And I'd be like, I don't know what this woman, I forgot what she looked like.
But so I didn't even find out through her that she thought it was creepy. Like I said, I met her through one of my best friends.
I also take that as a sign, because if she was...
Oh no, I'm not, I wasn't even like...
I'm just saying take a sign. It's like she should have been able to communicate to you rather than going and running to her friend. Like she should have said, hey, blah, blah. She should have communicated.
I agree.
I'm all for communication. If somebody's not communicating and they're going somewhere else and chit-chatting about it, why couldn't you have said it to me?
Yes.
That says a lot about your own communication style, and that you're not able to communicate. Communicate. Ask questions.
I hate that.
Don't make assumptions.
And you, like...
I've had that happen.
And it
That
sounds
sounds
like she
cocky.
made an assumption on you, and that shouldn't have been made. She should have just said, "Hey, what's and if you could have re-clarified, it's just my contact." Okay, cool. I get it if she had bad experiences. Believe me, as a female, most of us have had bad experiences when a guy asks for a picture. There's some story to tell on that. But at the same time, like,
And where the
not
camera
every
at?
guy's like that.
And I'm gonna say this here, I don't know who you are, but if you see my boy in the streets, don't be coming up trying to be all friendly, left my boy on red. You see him in the streets, I'm saying, fuck, you see him in the streets having fun, having his fun,
Having his fun days.
having his fun.
I'm in my fun era.
Don't be coming.
I'm not.
Hey, big head. Nah, you don't get the
With
big.
your big
I'm
head.
not.
You know how women be there, they'll ignore.
only your
Women will ignore you. And then leave you on red, ignore you, then see you in the street, and you
that's
having
bad.
fun. They be like, "Hey, big head, you don't talk to nobody no more."
You know what? To that point, I had a good that's happened to me a few times.
You don't know
where like
nobody
I'll
no more?
meet somebody, we talk in the DMs a little bit, and then they'll go cold, and they'll see me outside and be like, "Oh, hey," and be like it will seem genuinely excited to bump into me and try and be like all in my face.
See, this is what
I had a girl tell me, she was like, "Don't take this the wrong way," and I was like, okay, I'm braced. She's like, "You're handsome. You're really handsome. Like, I can your videos online. You're handsome, but you're way more handsome in person." And I was like,
People say that to me.
"Thank you."
Did you get offended by that?
I felt like I wasn't supposed to be, because she was like, you're handsome either way, but looking at you in person, you're even more handsome. And if I'm dating her, we're gonna be spending time in person, not online. You know what I mean? So this is a compliment. But I was like, if she would have just said like, "Oh, you're way more handsome in person," I think that would have. I don't think I would have taken it as well as I took what she actually
I have
said.
people tell me that all the time. They're like, you're pretty, but you're way prettier in person. People are like, "You're really pretty in person," and I'm like, "Yeah, thanks." Like I just say thanks, but I know that I don't. It sounds sick, but I don't think I do well on the camera. Doesn't really serve me well. Ryan, you do a good job editing my photos.
It made me think of that when he said, "Leave you on red and then talk to you in person." Yes, yeah.
Could they be like, "Hey, you don't know nobody no more. Hey, stranger, you don't know me no more."
What happened to you?
No, I'm saying like
He
this.
said, "I've lived." He said, "I've lived."
I've lived it. He's lived it. I'm telling you, women will do. I got rejected. I got rejected by this happened in the club. This was like, I think I was in Texas. Got rejected by a woman. She literally was like, "You ain't my type. You skinny. You light skin. You blah 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 blah." Basically, just told me and I was just trying to have a conversation. So I said, "Okay." About an hour later, I'm going back on the dance floor doing my thing. So I'm chopping it up with this other female, and she showing me some tension. So this heifer come back, that's why I ain't give you no shot. You just like all these other men in here. You just on everybody. And I'm like,
You guys are like, women are harsh. Like, I feel like women, though, too, they like to play games.
they do, and I don't play games.
Love to play games. And I don't think a lot of women will say that about themselves, but I think women like to play games.
I think women like to be in a delusion.
Okay, that's not.
Not all women. I don't think all women live in a delusion, but I think some women live in the delusion of, I think it's just crazy. It's like, I like him. Like a woman could literally be like, "I like him, but I'm gonna make it hard for him. But he can't make it hard for me." Basically, it's like if a guy wants the woman, she's gonna make it difficult. But if the roles are reversed, the guy is bad and he ain't
We just
this.
want you to chase us a little bit.
Shoot.
We want to see you that you.
You said shoot.
No, I ain't chasing shit.
Well, chase isn't the word, but I always say I enjoy the chase. I enjoy like pursuing and courting a woman, like very much.
I don't mind courting, but
I think that's what they mean when they say chase.
Let's define courting.
Great.
Define it.
Like spending time getting to know her, finding out what she likes, and doing those things, and expecting her to reciprocate similar energy. Not necessarily like taking me on dates, but like learning more about me and finding out what I like. And
how are you showing up?
How am I
doing stuff for her?
Yeah. Like, okay, like I was not really like dating too heavily, but I was talking to one girl, I was about to say not so long, it was quite a while ago. But she always be like talking about how her feet get cold in the office at work. It's dumb cold. And so we went to go do something. Forget exactly what we did. But when I was out, this is when it was okay to shop at Target. I was at Target and I seen the big like wool socks that you wear like when it's camping. So I grabbed those and I wasn't even sure when I was gonna see her again because we wasn't like super like exclusive like that. But I grabbed them. I was like, well, next time I see her, I'm hit her with the socks. So I do stuff like that.
That's nice.
And I'm a flowers for no reason type of guy. Like, you know what I mean? So.
And your definition of courting?
I feel like what he said.
I was about to say, how did he court you?
Oh, I didn't court her. I kind of was just on some.
We did not get courted over here.
There was no courted. There was just like we vibing. She stuck around. I must have did something right. I don't know what I did. I must have did something right.
We did not get courted. Like, I don't understand. Our relationship and how we got into it, our dynamic does not make sense to what was previous.
But you still here. Nobody's holding you hostage.
Hey, that is not something to say on the podcast right now.
You crazy.
No, I think going back to, what was it? The chase, right? Okay, so yeah, court and chase.
But girls do like to be pursued.
Yeah, but I think, I guess what I was trying to say was, it's cool if I see the potential. Like, if you just one of these people that just like attention.
Oh, we only doing the courting if we see the potential.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, they like going back to the games and living this delusion of, like, I'm going to make him chase, but I know it, I ain't going to give him none. Or I already know I got Timmy Tutu over here who I'm really attracted to. But
well, that's going to happen. It's up to us as men to try to spot it.
Same stuff too, though.
I don't.
Men do the same thing too. They like to keep a list. They like to be out there.
That's too much work.
You just had to quote your fun days.
Yeah, that was then. Then I got tired.
You had a period of fun days.
We've all had fun days.
Then, and you had people that you were kind of around, and you were.
Oh yeah, I was like Pokemon. Got to catch them all. But you know that was. You know what? That was a long time
I'm
ago.
glad you said that.
Is that I'm trying to say is that men do it as much as women do it too. You know.
I feel like, but we grown now. Like that, yeah, younger. But I'm like,
girls can be players too.
We know that. Okay.
So,
I'm glad you. I'm glad you said that. We bumped into something. You said you had a roster. I think the term in dating. I think the term roster gets.
I had a roster.
Oh, you said he had a roster.
No, you said you did have a roster.
We ain't got to get into that.
No, we can. We can.
But that's not where I was trying to go.
Okay.
I'm saying in dating, the term roster gets a bad rap when I don't think it should.
It's not a bad rap.
But it gets a bad rap when I don't think it should.
I don't think having a roster is a bad thing. If you're single, you're not set in a relationship.
I think it depends. It gets a bad rap because sometimes you have a roster, but you're not open with the people that's on that roster. Mm-hmm. So you're telling guys and girls, the people that they fooling with, they telling this person, you my everything, you the one for one, and then they find out later they got the roster. But if you tell somebody, like I got a homeboy, he tell women straight up, he's like,
he tells them?
Yes, and they love him.
Wait, what's he tell them?
I can't tell you. I can't put all the business out there.
Does he tell the general idea that he has a roster?
No, he's just very honest with, like, look, I don't want nothing serious. If I see something I like, I'm going to go for it.
I like, honestly, when I was dating a lot and the guy said straight out, look, let's talk about what this is, right? And I've had guys say that, like, I'm not looking for anything serious, mad respect. I would respect you right away. Mm-hmm. I'd rather be like, okay, cool, we just have fun.
Okay, to that point, because I was about to, do you think if you're dating intentionally, like you're trying to like find your person, is it possible to have a roster and date with intention?
I don't think so.
Is it possible to have a roster and date with intention? I think it is and it isn't. You can't have a roster and date those that aren't serious about a relationship. That's not how you're going to have a relationship. You can't make someone, if somebody tells you straight out, hey, you know what, I'm not looking for a relationship.
No, of course not. Of course not. But what if you meet someone?
Try to change them all the time.
What if you meet someone? And I don't always like talking about this because it makes it sound like I'm.
Here's my story.
Let me go. It makes it sound like I'm directly talking about me sometimes, and then it also makes it seem like that I'm just like all like just willy-nilly with it. But I feel like I be speaking on real life, and people like don't want that to be real life. And I feel like this example I'm gonna give is real life. Let's say you're out on a Sunday and you see somebody that you think is attractive, you exchange numbers with them. Because you've grown up and because you're, dating with intention, you make it known like I'm not just out. I'm not just out here like looking for fun. Like I'm dating with intention. This person says that's what I'm on too. Okay, cool. There's nothing exclusive yet. You just met this person 2 days ago, on Sunday. Let's say now it's Thursday, Friday. You out happy hour with your friends. You meet somebody else that you think is attractive, you exchange info, and within the first couple of days of meeting them, you have that same conversation, and it's the same thing. You've met two people in the span of a week that are looking for their person and dating with intention, and you move forward with talking to both of them until you figure out who you want more. You could call that a roster, but you're not doing anything wrong. You're not leading them on. You're being intentional with what you're doing, and you're actually out here dating for the right reasons.
Yeah, I don't say that.
I think it's possible to do that with maybe 3 or 4 people. Honestly, I do. And I know that sounds crazy, but I do think that's possible.
My question to you is, how do you select who you're going to lock down or who you want to be with? Will you just feel like you're just going to know?
You'll find out over time. Right? Isn't that how like dating works? Isn't that
asking you your sense? That's what.
Oh, you're like me specifically, or just in general?
Over time, while you're dating 3 or 4 of them, which one you're like, okay, I actually like you, or I don't like you.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you can give attention equally to all 3 or 4?
In the early stages, yes.
Okay, so when does the stages change?
When I decide that I like you like that.
But how can you know who you're going to decide who you like that if you're dating all 3 and 4 all the time and you're not spending equal or more time with them?
Because of the energy and the vibe I get from each person. Like you could buy 3 cars literally buy 3 cars at the same time and love them all. Okay. But in the span of 3 or 4 months, driving all 3, decide like, hey, you know what? My drop top is my favorite for whatever reasons.
You could meet 3 to 4 dope people, and maybe that 4th person you met is your person and hella dope, but you're so busy with your 3, 2, and 1 that you don't even notice your 4.
Damn.
That's possible, but I don't think it has to be that though.
No, it doesn't.
I don't think it has to be that though.
It could be that, and that would be the question of, are you?
It could. I don't even think it could easily be that, honestly.
That's like, I mean, can you date with intention and have a roster? Yes and no. I just don't feel that you could personally give what you should be giving. Like, I don't feel like you could show up fully for 3 to 4 people in a way of like, okay, if I'm trying to date with intention, then I should be able to show up fully. How can you show up fully for 3 or 4 people?
But are you supposed to be showing up fully when nothing's exclusive yet and you haven't locked anything in?
That's a good point. No, but I mean, when I say show up fully, I mean in just like, I'm paying attention. I'm seeing, like, I'm paying attention to the way you move. I'm watching it. I'm seeing if it is. If I date you and I spend 3 dates with you, I'll know within 3 dates if I like you or not. I don't need to spend more than 3 dates with you to know if you're in or out. First one, I can be kind of crazy. The second one could be better. And then by the 3rd date, you know I'm vibing or I'm not vibing. That's all it takes is about 3 dates to know if you're with somebody or not. So there's not really a need to keep 3 to 4 people if I'm dating with intention on a roster, because I know within 3 dates if I'm in it. I'll be like, I'll give you 3 dates. Okay, cool. After 3 dates, he's out on.
Making a lot of sense.
But that's my point. Like, it's like, I don't know. That's just the way I'm seeing it. It's kind of like I would ask you, like, are you doing yourself a favor or not? Or like the other word I can't think, but like where you're kind of maybe missing out on something that could be dope because your energy is being split in all other aspects.
I don't see, like, I should feel like I should stop talking because I'm single and gonna be single for a while. And people are like, I saw what you said on your podcast.
But I don't think it's bad. I mean, I don't have room to talk. I don't have room to talk.
She don't.
Uh-oh.
You want me to go ahead and tell my story?
No, you've said it like 10 times.
I didn't say it 10 times on here.
I had a roster.
She was talking about you the first time she said it.
I know. I'm supposed to say, Is somebody over here? I didn't say it about right now.
No, it's cool.
No, but I'm saying the reason I say I don't have room to talk is because when I met him, I wasn't trying to find anybody. I wasn't looking for a relationship when I met Ryan. I was just like, I'm meeting people, having fun, dating, whatever.
I think that's how everybody should be.
And I wasn't trying to meet anybody. Like, literally. There was no, I'm trying to get into a relationship, nothing. I just was like, all right, at that point in time, I kind of was like, look, if it happens, I'm open to it happening with somebody. But I wasn't going into every dates of like, are you my person? Are you my person? You want to meet? Hey, I'm dating with intention. We got to lock this down. What are we? I was like, no, I'm just going to be here. That's it. If some guys were like, okay, hey, I just want to hang out and I'm like, cool, all right.
I think that's how everybody that's single should be. I think you should leave your door open and ready. Like women should leave their door open and ready to be swept off their feet, but not expecting it. And I think men should walk out their door open and ready to meet the girl that does it for them, but not expecting it. Like, I don't think anybody should I'm looking for my person tonight. Like, I think everybody should go out looking to give out good energy, to receive good energy, and hopefully you meet somebody dope.
That's not how everybody looks. It's like, I'm looking for my person.
And that's why nobody's finding their person.
And that's where it's like, you guys are just, you're in it so hard. It's like, let up a little bit. You can meet some amazing friendships. You can meet some dope people. Like, I met some amazing dope people that I will say, like, they're dope guys that I'm like, yeah, obviously, whatever, but they're cool people. You know, like, cool people. And I think that's why, like, we worked, because there was no, I mean, I could say right now, if I was on him, like, what we doing, where we at, what you want, like, we wouldn't work. We would not have worked.
I'd have been like, you need to go sit down.
Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of meeting people and dating and all that, I was telling my mom, I think I've reached a point where I've been single for almost 4 years now. I think I've reached a point where, like, I'm not really having fun being single no more.
That's sad.
You want to commit.
I'm a relationship guy.
I'm a relationship girl.
The whole, like, I'd much rather be in a relationship, and I've always known that about myself. Like you know, a couple years ago, like, you know, I was like I know I want to be in a relationship, but I was with one girl for like all my adult life. So I'm having fun dating. I've never been single as an adult before, so I'm doing it. And so it was fun, like a lot of fun. And dating, for me, dating and being single still is fun, but it's not nearly, for me, it hasn't felt nearly as fun as it's been from. Yeah, I'm ready to retire my fun days.
You guys make it sound so sad.
Until now, be clear. Until I hang my jersey up, a lot of fun is going to continue to be had. But where I am right now, if I could hang my jersey up right now, I would.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better to catch it, you know, at that middle point than be out here 40, 50, still trying to the jersey just ain't never going to get retired. It's just... I
gotta clear this up. Fun days for me just means dating, going on dates, spending my time with whoever I want, texting whoever I want, because because you don't understand some of the messages that I get after I talk about being single, and like people think that the way I talk that I'm a straight up hoe outside, and I'm the furthest thing from.
Well, tell them they want to find out. Come see it. Come test it. Hey, look, ladies, if you think Flex a hoe, bring your ass over here and come correct, but then just hang out.
You will listen.
Ain't nobody gonna.
I appreciate my boy throwing the alley-oop.
No, I'm saying if anybody, like I say, if anybody come with me on this podcast, we can talk about it. I'll be like, okay, let's talk about it.
I was gonna say I appreciate the alley-oop, but you will quickly find out that I am not that. I'm a nice, wholesome, God-fearing young man.
That's fine. Everybody loves Jesus. You know, everybody loves a little Jesus.
I can see, I've always gotten the impression before I've known you that you were very wholesome. That's
really?
Yeah, I always did.
What, I appreciate that. What gives that off about me?
Well, since we're on the topic.
Here we go.
No, I just always had that feel. Like, I remember, you remember DMing me? You did, and you were like, hey, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, hey, you're like, how are you? Like, what do you do? And I was like, oh, this guy is like really wholesome. And then I met you in person. And I was like, oh, you give a vibe of like, you give this like very like I'm just wholesome vibe. That's the best way I could say it. Like, and I was like, oh, he's just like he's interesting. He's not a, you know, you have you and you have Ryan.
Oh God! Oh God! I was hoping that's not where it was going.
Wait, first off, now you about to make me look like I'm just a dickhead, cause
I didn't say anything about you.
you went from calling him wholesome to now, then you got Ryan over here. Like Ryan is just a menace to society. Like,
Oh man! Oh man!
I just went out of this. That's not when I met you both. You're very like outgoing, and you were out there, and you're just
he outgoing. Oh, you
No.
mean like I'm honest? You mean transparent, honest?
like not like honest and transparent, but you're just very like, hi, I'm Ryan. Like, and
That's that Leo. I'm
and
telling you,
like,
that's that.
like he's just more of like I'm Flicks. Like I'm.
That's
like,
how I was.
I'm sturdy.
I was
no,
like-
no, you were not when I
I
met
was
you.
definitely like I'm Ryan.
No, you were not like that. So there's just a difference in it, and I was just like, okay, the vibe you give off is more of just a very
Is it?
stable vibe.
Is there
Saying
like?
the right words.
Is there?
Now
Is
I'm
there like?
unstable.
Is there like mystery to it?
No, there's no mystery.
Okay. Because I've gotten that recently.
I don't
I've
think
gotten that
mystery at
recently.
all.
I think honestly, I would say for you, I think you're just a guy that you stand on moral and principle. And you've never, since I've known you,
Yeah.
you know, you like, this is what I believe, and I'm not straying away from it, which I respect, because some guys, like I know somebody that said, you know, they're God-fearing and love, you know, one woman, and they don't believe in stepping out and this, and then when that liquor kick in, I'm like, hold on, where Jesus at now? Because you was over here talking about one woman. You see what I'm saying? But like watching you, you know, you stood on your business of like, this is what I believe, so I've
I
always...
respect you for that. I think
Because a lot of guys don't do, they say it, but they don't really stand on it. That's why, like, I was telling her, like, so, like, people like, you be like, oh yeah, I do this and this, you know, as I get quiet, I just be like, yeah, I'll be over there. I'll be over there.
will I be over there your way of like kind of BSing? Like
No,
you
just be
would
like,
do?
no, just be like, I'll be over there.
I appreciate y'all saying that. Thank you. That means a lot. I
No, 'cause
appreciate that.
and honestly, bro, like, honestly, like, as we get older, you know what I'm saying, like, if you're looking to date for real, like, people have to be grown and realistic with their expectations. Like, we in our 30s, so if, say, like,
I'm like, where are you going with this?
hold on, let me do it. Let me chill out. So, like, I feel like I was actually going to make this a thread because I was actually going to send a shot at somebody. But basically, every 10 years, I'm going to circle it back. Every 10 years, like, you should want to elevate. So whatever you was at 20, you should be better at 30, better at 40, better at 50. You shouldn't be 30 still acting 20 in the sense of, like, there should be some maturity in how you move in the dating world and life. I'm not saying you have to, once you hit 30, you got to be this faithful, da-da-da-da-da, but at some point, you got to start picking and choosing who you decide to lay with and who you're, like, giving your time to. That doesn't mean you have to go get married and lock it down. Same thing in your 40s, but, like, as you, because let's say this, the same way you was moving in your 20s, you keep moving like that in your 30s, 40s, and 50s. You getting older, but you still chasing the fun. You're chasing the fun one. And then look at it. And then by the time you're 40, 50, you done missed everything. And now your ass over here trying to find somebody. Now you try to lay up with a girl that's 20 years younger than you, but now she trying to have fun, and you was over here trying to wife her up.
I don't even know who the fun ones are.
Which ones?
You said you're over there chasing the fun ones. Who's the fun ones?
You know that they be over there, gas lamp, everywhere. They be over there.
Who are they?
I don't know them personally.
No, you're making a good point, so that's true.
But I think that's the thing too. So like, what was it? Like, I've been told, you like, no, I've been told in my younger years, like, women used to tell me I'm bland. They used to tell me I was too pure, and I'm like, that's just because I don't put my stuff on Front Street. Like, I remember this girl told me, I was like 20, 22, and she told me, she said, we was just like, we wasn't even dating. I don't know what it was. I met on like one of the date naps. We like talking, messing around. She said, oh yeah, you a good boy. She was like, you a good guy. You would never, I know, you would never have multiple women on me. Little did she know, challenge accepted. And I ran with it. I'm telling you, I had about 3, 4, 5 of them. She didn't even know. And then when she found out, she said, "What is this?" I said, "Well, I felt like you challenged me. You said I couldn't do it, and I did it."
So crazy.
At the end of the day, don't challenge nobody unless you want to be challenged.
I usually get, only recent stuff. Anyway, girls tell me that I'm mysterious and nonchalant.
You are.
That's what I get the most of.
I can see the mysterious part a little bit, but I don't think you're like super mysterious. Nonchalant?
I get nonchalant.
What is that? Like just this thing right here, this is nonchalant? Like just
I guess so. But see, I gotta stop talking about my dating life on this podcast. But I think like
we're gonna put that on a shirt, ooh wee.
I do say that a lot. I be editing it back, I'll be like, I say that, I'll be like, ooh wee, I say that a lot.
That'd be a funny shirt.
I'm glad you said that's a good idea. I do get it though. How like, but that would only, I would understand the girls who say that I'm nonchalant if they like saw me on a date when I wasn't nonchalant. Because I've never had a girl tell me that I'm nonchalant and she has anything to compare that to. You know what I mean? Because even thinking about it right now, like there's been like some girls that I've been on dates with and I'm like all about the PDA and everything, which I've learned to stop doing. A bunch of my homegirls is like, you gotta stop, like you're doing too much. And so because of that, I think because I've been like directed and told I gotta stop, I think I've like flipped the valve all the way to the other side.
Overly PDA person?
No, not overly. Not overly. But once we get to that level, that's what I'm on. Whenever we hang out. Once we get to the level where we hold hands and I'm hugging you from behind and we're being all cutesy and cuddly, I'm like that every time we kick it. That's just what I'm on that.
That's your personality.
Yeah, I'm a PDA. That's one of my love languages. I'm on that. So as soon as I know that's what we on, and I'm on that. And I think because I've like learned, like been told and been taught and learned not to be that way so much, I think I flipped like to the other side. So now like when I'm on a date,
Be that way.
my homegirls.
Yeah.
Well, because they was like you making girls think it's more than it is. Because I was telling them that.
Oh, I get that because you weren't set in a relationship and you were making it. I can totally understand that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I keep saying I'm gonna stop talking about stuff. Have you seen the? Nope, I'm not telling that story. Nope. I can tell you off camera, but I'm not.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We over here emptying all our drama.
Let's do it. Okay. So have y'all seen the?
Speak for yourself.
Have y'all seen the? Yeah, no, I can't tell the story. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't do that. I'm sorry. Let's see. I think we got time for one more topic. Let's see. Yeah, I want to ask you. I asked you off camera and the reaction was funny. So I seen a dude. No. Okay, yeah, that's what I got to do because I seen a dude on Twitter. He posted or he tweeted something about that he had a girl spend the night at his house for the first time. Either he spent the night at her house or he at his house. But anyway, it's his first time spending the night with this girl. And he peed in the bed. And a bunch of like dudes like was replying to it, like saying that like, yo, that's happened to me before too. And a bunch of women saying like, yeah, that dude, that's happened. A guy's peed in the bed with me before.
Thing for guys?
Maybe they got a UTI.
It seemed like it was.
Like, that's kind of weird.
They might have a urinary tract infection. We don't know.
Not knowing something?
Never told this story. I'm guilty of it.
Did you pee? With a girl?
My ex-wife.
Okay.
She ended up marrying me. This nigga can't believe it.
Before you were married?
Before we were married.
And what'd she do?
She scooted over, waited for me to clean up, let me put fresh stuff on the bed, and laid down and went back to sleep.
Happen, I guess. Accidents happen, but I don't know what I would do. If I wasn't in a relationship with you and you peed the bed, then that was it. That's the end.
Well, yeah, she was my girl.
But if I'm just saying, hypothetically, we're not in a relationship and you pee the bed, then that's it. But if we're in a relationship and you pee the bed, I don't know what I would do. Like, I keep imagining, I'm like, I don't even know what I would do. Like, I'm sorry, if you peed the bed.
I've been like, I got a bladder problem.
What would you do if I peed the bed?
You just nasty.
I don't think you would like it.
I
think you wouldn't be okay with it.
I never had that happen.
But
so
hypothetically.
I'd be like,
Exactly.
hey.
Well, I'll say this: the way I'm living now, whoever I'm laying down with is gonna be my next wife. So I wouldn't find myself in that situation. I'll start by saying that. Whoever I'm laying down having sex with is gonna be the next person I'm gonna marry. That's how I'm giving it up.
Okay.
But before I was living that way, had I been in bed with somebody the first time, it's not my girl, and she peed, I'm not sure what I would do. I like to think, because I'm a nice and caring and understanding guy, that I would carry it how my ex-wife did with me, but I'm really not sure. And it would be like, and then for me, that's fine. We can get to that. For me, it was like, I think if I discovered it.
If you discovered the pee.
Yeah, cause for me, I was like, hey yo. I was like, yo, this is mad embarrassing. She was like, what? I'm like, hey yo.
I peed the bed.
Yeah. She was like, oh. Okay, but all right. And that was the end of it. And never spoke of it again. Never one time spoke of it again.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of crazy. But that's good. Good for her. It worked out. I mean, like I said, you guys were already in a relationship, so it's like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would give you, you know what? It's okay if you pee the bed. I'd be okay with it.
Okay.
What did you have questions about?
You said the next person I lay down is my wife.
Yeah.
So.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
You don't believe me?
No, I believe
you're what is the word?
Celibacy.
Abstaining?
Your celibacy until marriage?
That's the plan.
Okay.
Okay, if he say it, I mean, if he say it.
Okay. So I was married before, and we had sex, and then when I rededicated myself to the church, because I was very, 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 very involved in the church, we stopped having sex for like a year and a half, I guess, or like 2 years, until marriage. We decided let's just wait until marriage, let's stop, and then wait till marriage. And honestly, that to me was I feel like there was a lot of things in there that I think I could have prevented myself. How do I word it right? By the time we reconnected, we never connected again. It was just, it was sex was never sex. It was done.
Wow.
It never reconnected.
Wow. I would imagine the opposite.
No.
Or I would assume the opposite.
It was never it never worked out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I ended up staying married for a while because I was in a marriage, and I had kids, and that's a whole story. But the thing is, it never it just was one of those things where I'm I learned from that. I don't think that was something personally. I mean, I respect anyone's choices, and so don't think I'm not. But to me, that was my. I was I wouldn't do that.
Why you don't believe me?
No, I said I didn't believe.
I can tell you don't, though.
No, I'm just here.
Oh, okay.
No,
that's what he said.
Look, I'm just saying, but like I'm saying, you might get it so Sunday when them girls might rub your elbow. Now you got to talk. Lord, I
didn't say I'm not going to talk and flirt and get girls numbers and go on dates and all that.
You might see what she might be thicker than a Snicker, boy.
I try to only talk to the ones.
She might come over there and be like, she like, hey, you do the podcast. You gonna be like, woo.
What happens if she's not on that same timeline?
Then she's not the one for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like if I met a girl and she said she's saving herself for marriage, and I'm like, nah, I want to have sex right now, then I'm not the man for her. Same thing, right?
Yeah.
I know you don't believe me.
No, I'm thinking about my uncle. So I got a funny story. But I think I told this on the podcast already. I told you about my uncle 66, and I already told this, but for the new viewers, basically celibacy. My uncle 66 years old, and he was talking to this female who was also around that same age, and she told him she was saving it. She said, the woman said she was saving herself. He said, woman, you 66 years old, who you saving it for? Jesus? You done gave it to 2 ex-husbands, had a baby in both marriages, and now I gotta wait.
think I remember you said that. Y'all go wild boy. We might have to go to Florida for just to have him.
He comes to the graduation next year.
Oh, bet. We gotta have him on the show.
Is this a new decision?
Yeah, since I've been baptized.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I respect it.
It's not easy.
No, I believe
we
It's not
never
easy.
said it was, but I don't think it is.
Because I mean, like,
Touching elbows and lose.
I was talking to one of my homegirls who is a Christian as well. I was talking to her about it. I said the same thing. I was like, yo, it's not easy. And she was like, yeah, it's not. And she was like, and I can imagine it's especially not easy for you. And I was like, why? And she was like, well, because you're outside all the time. She was like, and then like popular, you got a little bit of motion. She was like, you're kind of handsome. I was like, kind of. She was like, yeah, nigga, you're just kind of handsome, which was funny. But she was like, yeah, I can imagine this, you know. And I think anybody, I'm gonna say ooey again. I'm gonna keep saying it so I can put it on the shirts. I think anybody who has been outside, that's how I say it. Anybody that's been outside a little bit and knows how to navigate outside, and they're trying to like change the way they date or the way they live or the way they move, I think that would be a little bit difficult for anybody. I think.
100%.
Mm-hmm. It's not really like, you know. At this point, like I'm 37, so I think any woman that I meet that I tell that, she would like be an adult and respect it. But yeah, I think yeah, I forgot. I lost what I was trying to say. My bad. It's been
No, it's interesting because it's like, what if you guys didn't connect on that level?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if you find somebody and they're great and then they don't connect in that level? Like, I'm just asking hypothetically.
Mm-hmm. I've thought about it. I've thought about it. I haven't given it much thought, but you know, because and granted everybody's different, and maybe they lucked up, or maybe like whatever. But my parents didn't have sex before they got married, and they've been married 40 years.
That's cool.
That's good.
So, and you know, that's crazy what I'm about to say. I don't know what their sex life is like, and I don't want to know, and I'm not going to ask. But I would imagine that after 40 years, they doing all right.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Have you ever asked them about their choice, if they regret it, or if they're okay with the choice they made? I'm assuming they're okay with the choice they made since they're married for 40 years.
Yeah, actually. And I hope they don't mind. I'm actually gonna be doing my mom's podcast this week on Thursday, so maybe this might come up then. But actually, I doubt it based on what I'm gonna say. My dad was a virgin when he married my mom. He was 22, 23.
Wow.
My dad was a virgin, and my mom had only had sex with one other man.
Okay.
And she regrets not saving herself for my dad. She's always said that. She's always said, like, I feel like she was like, I feel like I've been a great wife, like, but I feel like that's like the one thing that like I wasn't able to give him. Like I didn't save myself and my body for my husband. Yeah. So yeah, they both. My mom is the opposite. She regrets not saving it for him. So they both are happy with the decision. I would imagine so after 40 years. Imagine how dope of a feeling that is. 40 years, like only, especially for my mom. Like no one else has had him but me. And for my mom to be like, in 40 years, other than some bum nigga when she was 19, 18, 19. But other than that, since she been a real developed, realized adult, nobody's had this woman but me. That's got to be dope. I actually only know 2 women that have only had sex with one man, and that's the man that they married. I only know 2.
Wow.
Yeah. One they met in middle school, actually. They met in 7th grade and like literally started dating in 7th grade and haven't been apart since 7th grade.
Wow.
And then the other one is, well, the girl I've known since 5th grade, and then the guy I've known since like middle school. And they met through me and married each other. And yeah, she was a virgin before she had sex with him, and has only been with him like her entire life.
My family's full of high school sweethearts.
That's dope.
That's it. That's all they've had, and that's all they've been with.
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah. I was about to say, I kind of wish that was like, you know, I don't know if that'd be ideal. Like if I would want that to be like.
High school sweetheart? Or you mean what part?
I mean, it's got to be dope. Because when you're married and locked in, you don't care. You're just thinking about, like, nah, so yeah, it's definitely dope. It's definitely dope. Never mind, I misspoke.
Okay. Okay. Learn something new.
Anything else from me? Any more questions about my,
No, I was just intrigued by it. That's it. I respect it.
That's cool.
Don't think I'm not respecting it. I just wanted to ask.
I feel it.
Cool.
When you came and sat back down, I don't really have much else here.
I mean,
I wrote down not having your dad's last name, and I don't know why.
not having your dad's last name, like if you only had your mom's last name and you didn't have your dad's last name?
I'm sure that's what it was, but I don't know what struck it up. I'm pretty sure I was busy, and I was like, oh, that'd be a good topic, so I typed it down and went about my day, but I don't remember why I wrote it down.
Huh. I don't know.
Do both of you guys have your dad's last names?
No. I have my old married last name.
Oh. Any reason for how long have you been divorced?
Long enough that it should be changed.
Any reason for that? See, glad we didn't turn the cameras off.
I kept it because I wanted the same last name as my kids. Like, I didn't want a separation from my kids because that's my kid's last name. So I was like, let me keep it. But I should have changed it. I
mean, it's never too late.
But now my business is defined. My business is my name. So my whole business is my name. And I'm like that's what I'm marked as now. Like, it'd be hard now to change back to it where I'm even like, I don't know, like, that's my business is my name. My whole brand is my name. So
well, that's different. I was about to say ask how you feel about that, but please, I'm not trying to make things awkward. But if I was about to ask him how he feels about that. No, but I was about to say, like, if the time came for that and he was gonna marry you, you'd be dropping all of that and taking his name anyway, so it wouldn't be an issue. It is a different scenario. That's why I said it wouldn't be the same. If he was married before and his ex-wife still had his last name,
I don't care.
even when it was time, even if when he could propose to you and another woman out there has his last name.
What would I care? That was the past.
She can't beat the woman down.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
the
the
woman.
past. Like, the past is the past. I'm not mad.
And you can't control what she does with her
I
name.
can't control. I mean, if that's her name and that's what she took, she wants to keep it, let her keep it. That doesn't bother me. Is she around? What's their relationship? Is she, like, that's a whole different conversation. But if it's just somebody who's previously married to that has his last name, then okay, like, I wouldn't care.
My ex-wife still has.
It's more awkward for him to hear me reference
Yeah.
my last name than anything else.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't care. Doesn't bother you.
My ex-wife still has my last name. And she was just like, it's too complicated. It's just easier to just keep it as it is. Like, I'm not changing nothing, and I don't care. And for a while, I was thinking, like, if I was to, like, get, like, remarried and, like, my new girl wanted her to change it, I might ask her. But I'm like, I don't think I would do that. Like, it's been her name for the last 14 years now, and I don't
think
care.
Your girl has a right to ask your ex to change her name at all. Like, that's not her choice to make. That's your ex's and yours. That's that choice. It's not your new girl's choice. That's nothing
I agree.
with the new girl.
I feel like she would be justified in, like, feeling a way. I was about to say having an attitude about it, but feeling a way about it. Like, why she want to keep your name for? Like, I feel like that would be a fair question.
At the end of the day, the answer is that's the mother of my children. If she wants to have the same name as my children, then so be it. That's what I did. That's why I was like, I'm the mother. These are my kids. They have that name. I feel like that's easier for me to be like, oh, hey, okay, cool. This is your kid. Same last name. That's why. It was more my attachment.
Oh, I agree. I just always try to look at the other side.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I think that, like
imagine like he remarries, right? And now, like, I don't know. Like, yeah, he remarries, right? And the kids, like, and now it's you, him, and the new wife, like, at the graduation or something. It's like, oh, the such and such family, and it's like you and her. It's like Mrs. Such and such.
That would be weird, because I was thinking about that right now when you said it, and I was like, my kids would feel a way if, let's say, he did remarry and kids took his last name. They would be more upset about that. Like, my whole family, like, I think that would be a different option. That would be, that'd be just weird. That'd be odd. That would be weird, actually, now that you're saying it like that. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird to share your same last name with somebody else like that. But at the end of the day, I have no attachment to my name. Like, I'm like, other than it's my business, I'm okay if I was to change my name, but I'm like, if I get married again, okay, I'll change my name.
The kids thing, is that the only thing that's justifiable to you?
The business too for me right now.
And okay, of course that too.
So that's the biggest part
Okay.
of it. But it's like I said, if I was to remarry and change my name, I'd be fine because then that would give me like, okay, there's a reason to it.
So if there were a scenario where like a dude is dating a girl, he's divorced and his ex-wife kept the last name, and he's dating a girl, there's no kids, no business, and the new girl is like, why does she have your name? Do you think that's an understandable question?
Yeah.
Okay, I do too. Now again, that's not energy you can't give him because he can't force her to do anything with her name. But I do think it would be an understandable question.
That would be understandable.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
it's hard for, like, we have to change a lot of stuff. It's like, okay, let's change everything around.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys don't gotta change nothing. You show up, you leave, that's it, it's done.
True indeed.
It is. I don't know. You're so easy. You're not offended by anything. Like, nothing bothers you about anything.
I wasn't there when you was over there.
Like, he's not offended by anything.
What am I get offended about? I wasn't there.
Like, you're not weird with the ex or anything like that. Yeah.
We don't conversate. We've never said one word to each other.
But you've been in the vicinity.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's it.
it is what it is. They got kids together. They was married for 20 years.
Yeah,
I mean,
as long as I'm not tripping about.
Whatever.
No, I'm not. Now you're not finna like have me like kicking it with this nigga and like all like that.
Oh no,
but like I'm like being around the ex. I'm cool with that. Like I can be around.
I'm like this here, and that's not just in that scenario. That's with any and everybody. Like, don't be weird with me, and I won't be weird with you.
That's exactly what I was
As soon
gonna
as
say.
you start getting weird with me, I'm gonna get really weird with
As
you.
long as nobody gets weird or gives me a reason to feel insecure, then
So exes and marriages are just like, and if you have kids, you're understandable and you're okay.
I mean, but then well,
What about an ex in the fact that, like, hey, you guys were married or you were like married like that or together like that and they're still around your family? There's no kids involved.
I
That'd be a
mean,
weird scenario.
I think for me, no, but it depends. Because like for me, my ex and I are great friends. We're even still good. We have a big reason to maintain a great friendship, but I believe that we'd be good friends even if we didn't. We could have split up and maintain a good friendship without having children. I don't know why I can't speak today. And to that point, my mom was literally just telling me the other day, she was like, Keisha's gonna always be my daughter. I was like, yeah, I know, I could tell. And she was like, why you say that? I was like, no, I'm not tripping. Like, I like it. Like, I'm not. So, like, yes and no. But I also think, though, that if you're hanging around, like, your ex's family because y'all still cool, it's cool enough for you to do that, I do think if they start dating someone else, then you should kind of just like stay away for a little bit. You should make it your business, whether nobody asks you to or not, just to get like, put yourself in that person's shoes. Like, would you want that? Like, you dating a new person and you trying to get to know them and their family, but the old person is there, would you like that? So even if you could get to a place where it's like, you know what, I understand, like, your ex-boyfriend is still mad cool with your brother, or your ex-girl is still mad cool with your sister and your mom, like, I get that, but like, give me some time to establish me around here. You know what I mean? So, yeah. What about y'all?
What? In our scenario?
Yeah.
What's the question?
No, I'm saying the same thing I just answered. How do y'all feel about it?
About if an ex is still hanging out?
Yeah.
I think it's weird.
In any situation.
In any situation. Like I say that to you recently, like I was hearing like my ex had Thanksgiving with my aunt. And I was like, that's weird. Like I was like, that's a weird thing. And I was like, but I don't talk to the aunt now because I was like, you can't respect boundaries. That's kind of odd and not cool.
Awkward ending, but anyway, another episode of the Ain't Got It Yet podcast, episode 108. Appreciate y'all joining us. Appreciate the patience for the 2 weeks off, man. I'm Michael Flicks.
I'm Red.
I'm Isabel.
Appreciate y'all, man. Till next time, take care.